Welcome to Shruti Out Loud.
Hello, namaste, and I know we are meeting after a really long time. So, last year I started off with my podcast, Shruti Out Loud, and majorly we had people from different walks of life, and there were so many stories, so many motivation, and so much of looking forward to, and that's what majorly Shruti Out Loud is about. So we have already started with our season two. I did two video sessions. Basically, we tried coming online, but that could not happen. So the first session was with this place called Peace Yoga Retreat. I went there, I stayed there for some time, and the experience was absolutely amazing. And the second session was with the yoga teacher, and that will be uploaded very soon. But here we are today with our third guest. She is a young woman who has started her own business, and it's about wax seals. Now, yeah, now you must be thinking, what exactly is that? So let's bring her on board and let her talk about what is wax seal. All right, she is here. Hi, Prerna.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I hope the voice is fine for
Yeah,
everyone. Yeah?
right. Yeah.
Perfect. So first of all, thank you so much for joining in, Prerna, and I'm really looking forward to have this conversation with you and get to know about you and your brand called Vaccine.
Thank you so much for having me, on your live session. And I am glad, to talk about vaccine, what exactly it's about.
Right. Absolutely. So first of all, I would like people to possibly, go back my one or two my of my recent posts, and I have posted the some of the wax seals that Prerna sent for me, and I love them. And there are so many more things that she can tell us about. So let's ask Prerna. First of all, okay, Prerna, I want to know who you are and the story of your life. I want to know who is Prerna and basically, what's the Prerna behind this Prerna.
So basically, as I was telling you before, I was just, for experience, I was working in a 9 to 5 corporate job, which was
Right.
just normal, you know, that's every person who does after college for internship or experience which you gain.
Right.
So, and basically, I started Vaxi, to be very honest, in lockdown. I
Okay.
was just, yeah. So I was just, thinking about enough of this 9 to 5 things, and now I'm just, let's start it off with,
Right.
something more convenient and more which I'm more interested in, because I have done my schooling from DPS and
Okay.
Lancers, which is in
All
Gurgaon.
right. Uh-huh.
And basically, I have done my fashion designing. So I'm a fashion
All
designer
right.
if I go with a degree and all.
Um,
So I was, always into this creative stuff, Customize is something which was always on my mind. You give me a budget or anything, and I want to create everything so beautiful that it gives such a personal touch to everyone, whosoever
right.
wants to gift to someone or whatever it is. So that's how
Absolutely.
Waxy started. That's the story in lockdown, I would suppose.
All right. So, how did you come across this idea of seals? Like, nobody even thinks about seals as such now. Like, I can literally, count very few people in my life who would even think
Right.
about a seal. So, how did you think of that as a business idea and sort of, just build your empire around it?
It's actually a very fun story. What happened? Did I come across to start vaccine? So during lockdown, everybody used to sleep late, and we were just scrolling through Instas these days.
Right.
I just came across a video of vaccine, which is mostly popular in, you can say, abroad, mostly in UK.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
and because all the royalty and everyone, they use a vaccine, in which they give
Right.
their logo imprint. Even
Right.
it was there in our, Indian royalty and the British era. If they have to seal it something important
The-
or something very personalized. So I was just seeing a video, that night, and it was so satisfying. How the wax melts around and how the stamps are created. So it was, I remember, 2 in the night, and I
Right.
thought, okay, let me just start the next day. So the
Okay.
first call I did was to my friend, my best friend.
Uh-huh.
Like, listen, I'm going to start this back seal thing. So tell me, how's the idea about? And
Right.
then I told my mom and my best friend. She's like, oh, go for it. It will look very amazing. It's gonna be fun, and. So I said, okay, let's go ahead. So I
Right.
started off with one wax seal, which
Okay.
was, I still remember, it was a thank you wax seal and an
Okay.
alphabet.
Uh-huh.
So I just came across and I just started my page and then my brochures. I remember my first brochure went out was to my friends group
Oh,
and my
nice.
family. So, because it's something which was very different, and people till now, they don't know exactly what vaccines are. They get
Right.
confused between vaccines, stamps, how are they working,
Hmm.
and what, so that's the
Exactly.
whole
Yeah.
process started. And I was like, okay. And then I got many orders for vaccines, normally. It started off with family, friends, and all. So I created customized logo for them, for their envelopes, for everything. And then
Nice.
I got orders for, you can say wedding items. Then slowly, I remember in lockdown, I was doing whole wedding stuff, designing the wedding and customizing items for wedding from A to Z.
Wow.
So I started off with a wax seal and ended up in a custom work, which you can say a customized work.
So, all right. So I have two questions here. So first of all, my question goes to the time when you started, when you started off and you thought, okay, this is a good idea. But how confident were you about the market? Like, were you a little skeptical that, because obviously this is not a very common idea. So obviously there was a barrier right out there which you had to break. So
It's
were you were you skeptical? Were you thinking that would this market, because it's something very new, to be very honest. So what were
yeah,
your thoughts about it?
I was always having a second thought, I was like, okay. I started off at 2 in the night with the idea, and in morning I created a page, and I was all excited. Then
Right,
I stepped back, and I'm like, what if people don't understand it? What
right,
if people
right.
don't get it? Should I just
Exactly.
stick
Huh.
to my job, or should I just, go ahead with my gut feeling and things? So that's something I thought, okay, let's give it a try, because till the
Okay.
time you don't risk anything in your life to pursue your dreams, you can't do anything.
Right.
So, and basically, my whole family is into business. So,
Okay.
I was the one who was in a corporate job for the first time ever. So, I
All
thought,
right. So you were bound to
so
come back.
I was bound to come back, and I was like, okay, fine. If this doesn't work, then I have two more.
Right.
I really wanted to work because this is something of my passion, designing,
Hmm.
creating, and giving it a very personal touch to anything, whether it's a
Right.
card, it's a sticker, you name it, and that should be a personalized touch to it.
Right. So
It
that's
was
what
a
I
little bit
wanted
a
to.
big risk because
Right.
it was lockdown already, rework.
All of that was already happening. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
that was
okay.
all.
So yeah. Please go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, the voice cracking. Yeah, tell me.
Okay. So I was saying that, all right, so coming to my next question. So obviously, starting off with seals and coming to the point where you are customizing an entire wedding. So
Right.
what kind of a transition was that? Because it's absolutely amazing and it just shows the kind of creativity that you have, that you started off with something very little, and then
Yeah.
obviously you possibly at some point of time you realize that, okay, you know what, I can handle an entire event.
So it basically started off. I still remember my first client ever in my life
Uh-huh.
was a family friend.
All right.
So she was like, "It's my daughter's wedding, and I want you to customize items." And I was
Okay.
like, I have never done that, to be honest. Customizing a whole wedding is a way too big risk, and it's something very special for someone. It's a very special day for someone.
Right, right.
So I thought, give it a try. Let's see how it comes out. So I started off with customizing wedding cards. I started off customizing bags. I
Right.
started customizing tags,
Okay.
engagement platter to the wax seals on the tags. It just all happened.
Right.
So it was a transition, from, I would say, in a very simple words, a person who's just, in a play school and was just, sent to a 12th class board exam. So it was that
Right. I can
that
imagine.
big transition.
I can imagine. But
Yeah.
it would
So
have
it
been
was it was very,
so
very different.
right. But I am just thinking about, when it all would have already happened, and then you would have, just taken a step back and looked at your work, and that feeling that, okay, I did it. That must have been a big motivation for you to basically, spread your wings. Yes.
So the feeling, I would actually say, when I was looking at my work, day by day, when it was coming in front of my eyes, as soon as the prints used to come, the designs used to come back, and I was like,
Right.
not bad at all. So I was feeling quite proud
Yeah.
of myself. Okay, fine, it's just a start, and I can do it like in a professional way. I can
Right.
handle the whole entire wedding customized thing. So it was a
Right.
very, very great feeling, to see your work and people actually appreciating you know.
Yeah.
And it was my clients who actually, had a trust in me, because someone with no experience in this business, giving the whole hell a lot of a
Absolutely.
wedding, that
Right.
was way, way,
That's
way more.
something.
That's something way more, I would say, very appreciative of my clients. But yeah, it
Uh-huh.
did happen.
Right. Because I would agree that when it comes to something creative,
Right.
the client needs to have that blind trust that,
Exactly.
I trust you with your creativity and just go ahead. Because otherwise, what happens is that at times when people don't trust you and, you know, they have a very fixed idea what they want. So that somehow restricts people also to be completely creative. And but when they completely trust you and give you the free hand that, just go ahead and paint the town red.
So they just gave me a theme. They just gave me a colored theme, and they're like, "Go for it," and show us the design. So I just came back
Wonderful.
home with my first order, to my mom, and I'm like, "Mom, I got a first order, and it's a whole hell of a wedding. It's like a full
Yeah.
custom wedding. I'm doing," and she's like, "Okay, I'm there. Go for it." And
Right.
so, I'm very, very happy that I made justice towards my
Uh-huh.
client, thinking towards their special day,
Hmm.
because it's kind of, you feel you have that, responsibility on your shoulders. It's a big day for someone. It's a very,
Right.
very big day for someone, and they are giving this to, remember. So that's
Absolutely.
how
It is going to be a part of their memory forever.
it's going to be their part of their memory forever. Their guests, their children, people do keep their wedding items,
Yes.
separately. They have a soft corner for it, whether it's
Yeah.
wedding, whether it's first birthday, whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
So obviously the thing that you do, it involves a lot of emotions
Right.
because if you're creating something for a client, you need to sort of be in tune with their emotions
Right.
because that's the only way that you can give them exactly what they're looking for. So, what is that like? What does that process feel for you?
It's actually very, very emotional for me, I would say, because somebody is saying, Prerna, create something that good that, our guests remember it.
Yeah.
you know so I'm like, okay, that's a very big task. And there were a point in some time in the projects when I actually
Uh-huh.
had to create tags with Gurbani Shabads. Then I had to create a whole, printouts and a card of Lava Feras. So it was very, very
Yeah.
emotional for me for, creating something that special for someone, packing
Uh-huh.
it and sending across. So
Yeah.
that had all the emotions. And when they came back to me and they're like, our wedding items were just beautiful and it's what we wanted. And I'm like, that's the
Right.
justice to the world. And it feels very good, it feels very good when you give the client what they want.
Right. Absolutely. I saw some of your envelopes with the stamps and dried flowers, and
Right.
I loved it. The entire feel of it. It looks so beautiful and just perfect. I really loved that.
That's something, people are so confused about, how can you make a dry flower preserved in a wax? Because
Right.
wax is very, very hot, and they're like, if you put it on a paper or what. So there are a lot
Uh-huh.
of questions people have in their mind, and yes, sometimes people do take a step back. I wouldn't say,
Uh-huh.
everybody gets excited about the new
Right.
things or anything. People do take a step back. So there was
Right.
a point, when I was being like, okay, we're not sure about it. How are we going to use
Mm.
it? Or how are this going to look? And half the
Right.
people, this must be very expensive because it's all
Right.
handmade, not our budget.
Hmm.
And then some of the groups of people, they were like, okay, this vaccine is only for high end clients or
Uh-huh.
high end
Uh-huh.
credit cards due to the
Right.
look which you see on the page and the products.
Right.
So that's a very, I would say that's a very different kind of a thinking, and obviously everyone has a different perspective.
Right. So how do you try and break this notion that people have that, it must be expensive or out of our budget? So I'm pretty sure that's one of the hindrances that you do face because yes, your products, they look, on the fancier side, and people can think
Right.
that, okay, it might be on the
Yeah.
expensive side. Yeah.
So basically, what happens is, so my main backseat thing is, I want to create something beautiful and equal for everyone.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's a middle group, whether it's a high end group,
Right.
it's for everyone. And the prices, I would say, are so reasonable. That there wouldn't be a problem for anyone to think. Plus, there's
Right.
no compromise on the quality.
Right.
What I'm giving to a person who's placing order for 1,000 vaccines and a person who's placing order for 50 vaccines, the
Hmm.
quality and everything would be the same.
Right.
So there are different rate cards. Obviously, there,
Mhm.
for example, if you go in printing cards, you know,
Mhm.
you have 5 different categories of print. Then
Okay.
there's a normal print, there's a gold
Right.
leaf, there's embossed print, there's handwritten print.
Mm-hmm.
So every concept and everything has a rate list. So I
Absolutely.
provide it to the client with samples. So my work is basically, I love to show people images and samples. Till
Okay.
the time you don't see in front of your eyes, you won't get it what quality I am talking about. You know,
Absolutely.
some people do get confused in gold leaf printing, and some
Um,
people do get you know confused in emboss because they look same, but the
uh-huh.
fields are totally different.
Okay. All right.
So that's the whole concept. Everything has a different rates, but the
Mm-hmm.
quality is assured by actually something that's the best you will be provided.
Right. So you give customization for the smallest of projects also. Like it doesn't have to be sort of big in number, not like very
No,
big in number.
not at all. Not at all. I have just done my recent project, which was just
Uh-huh.
around 10 cards with
All right.
vaccines.
All right.
I've done a single card as well,
Hmm.
customize a single card. So that's
Right.
something which I would say I haven't restricted myself or my brand to just take orders which are huge in number or
Right.
bulk. That's not how your market works. In
Mm-hmm.
especially creative field, you have to be very smart about, what does you are showing to the person. If somebody
Uh-huh.
comes up to me, they're like, we just want 3 cards,
Yeah.
and I'm like, sure. And if I would say no, I don't deal below 100. There's
Yeah.
no
That then obviously it takes away the option. Like it, basically a major chunk of crowd. Yeah.
exactly. If somebody, so my client base basically consists of people who want thousands of cards. Then there are
Mm-hmm.
who want 100 of cards. Then there are who want, 10, 25.
Right.
So I have never restricted that. And I think I'll
Okay.
never restrict in future as well, you know.
All
So
right.
that is something very, very permanent thing in my brand. You come up with me for a one card, I'll be customizing it fully.
Right. Okay, so Prerna, what I want to ask you next is what kind of products and services do you offer? Like we know that the customized you have done a customized wedding, there are the customized seals, but what else is there? Like when you talk about customization, it's a possibility everywhere, but what are the things that you cover?
See, the things I cover is from your vaccines to your cards to your stickers to your
Right.
customized chocolate wrapping to the wrapping
All
paper,
right.
butter
Okay.
paper,
Uh-huh.
event decor, wedding, my things. And event decor is something which started off very recently with me.
Okay.
So I have gone now into, customizing events,
Could you give us
birthdays.
some examples?
So I just give an example. There was a birthday. It was a 25th birthday for
Okay.
someone. So it
All right.
was at a farm. So
Okay.
there was a whole decor. Everything, was customized by Waxy. The tissue papers,
Wonderful.
the bottles,
Okay.
the games, everything. So it's
Nice.
something I would say, a person names it and we try
Mhm.
to create, from a tissue paper. So even the tissue paper was having 25th birthday printed on it.
Hmm.
Every table
Right.
was having initials with fairy lights on it. So that's
Hmm.
something very
Okay.
personal touch we provide. So from
Right. Absolutely.
entering to the decor to giving the person customized tissues even, that's what
Okay.
we are about.
All right. So basically, birthdays, any special days, anything you want to make it special by customizing it, people should just come to you.
That's something, on Valentine week, we were busy with, the new trend which is going through Pinterest, and everybody
Uh-huh.
is very excited about the TP tent, with the tent and the movie projector and the lamp
Right.
ceremony. So that's something which I have done a lot in Feb. In Feb, I
Okay.
have
All right.
done a lot of, this Valentine decor, and it was fun. It was fun
Yeah.
creating a movie night for someone. It was fun,
Right.
creating the dinner date place. So it's all there.
So how much time do you usually need? Like, say, if I want to, I want you to customize a particular day for me, say um, my birthday. So how much before I have to tell you that, okay, you know what, Prerna, I want you to do this for me?
See, I would say if it's a very big gentry, then yes, I
Uh-huh.
would be needing around 4 to 5 days, to customize everything. For
Right.
example, if um your party is on 10th, at least I need to be informed and started working on the second.
Right. Right.
you know but yes, obviously, then I have done many times when people are like, listen, we just have 2 days and just prepare something.
Hmm.
And I'm like, in my head,
Right.
okay, just 2 days. what are you going to customize, how the things are gonna print and all.
Right.
But yeah, in 2 days I have done a full decor for someone's birthday.
Okay.
So, but maximum a week, and if
Okay.
it's
All right.
really urgently come up, then 2 days you give me a deadline and you will have it.
All right. Nice. This is very interesting that, obviously you will have some customers who would be like, okay, maybe they forgot about a day and they realized, oh, okay, I had to do that. And then they would just,
Yeah.
call you up, okay, Prerna, you know what, just take care of this for me.
So this happened with me during on 2nd March. I was just coming back from somewhere, and I just got a call. On 4th I have a party. Would you be able to create something? I'm like, which 4th?
Okay.
And that person is like, okay, the coming 4th. I'm like, okay, it's not even a day. It's like I have only
Right.
half a day left. you know but yeah, it turned out and it was done.
Uh-huh.
So I am very proud of my team. Without
Right.
them, I so even a deadline of 10 days or 2 days would have been possible at all.
Right, absolutely. So here's a fun question because women they usually remember days. If they want to surprise someone, they plan something like ages ago, and then they'll be all set because they remember.
True.
But with men, let's be very honest, they are not that good with dates. They are not. It's just that's how it is, and there's nothing to be angry about. But that's how it is.
That's
So
something
do
very, very
you get
natural.
yeah? So do you get such customers? Or do you have a story or two to tell about something like this that, men just forgot and then they're like, okay, I have to do this.
I
And
have basically a very, very interesting. It just happened. I would say it was my family friend. I wouldn't even go
okay.
far, some unknown client
Mhm.
or something. It was my family friend, and he is like, "Okay, Prerna, you know what? It's my girlfriend's birthday," and I'm like, "Congratulations!" And when it's it, and he's like, "Day after tomorrow." I'm like, "So?" And he's like, "And I forgot." And I'm like,
Right,
"Okay."
right. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And I'm like, so what is in your head? And he's like, I want to give her the best surprise, with roses decoration, with the 3 feet
Right,
of heart with balloons, and
right,
lots of decor with the and you're giving me just a day. You're giving me just a
right,
day to do it. And he's like, yeah, because I forgot. And I'm like, okay, and that's fine. So it was a fun experience, but
right.
also I was very thrilled.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
these days the guys are taking more initiative for all of these stuff when it comes to
Absolutely, because
customization for something special.
right. Because you have given them the key. You have given them the key. Now they don't have to think about it. They just have to come up to you and they can have a perfect date. So I think you
And
have given
I
people a beautiful gift in that sense.
I I hope so. So these days, guys are more taking interest in, okay, let's do something for something. And I just
Right.
created a chocolate cover, a customized chocolate
Okay.
cover for somebody's fiance. And they wanted to write some messages on the chocolate cover and everything. And I'm like, okay. So, the guys are taking
Right.
more initiative than the girls these days.
Right.
Give them some.
Absolutely.
But they do give me a very tight spot in terms of days
I'm
and
sure.
deadlines. They do.
So I would
That's
just
a
say that,
fact.
be prepared for that. That's gonna be a part of your life for a very, very long
That's
time.
something which I'm still to do.
Right. Absolutely. Okay, so coming to the name of your brand, like first of all, the way you spell it, it's very different. And next, obviously, the name itself. So could you tell a little about how did you come across that idea?
Vaxi, I never gave it a thought so much in the name as I being
Okay.
scrolling my Insta and I saw the video which I
Uh,
said in previous session, and I was
right.
like, fine, Vaxi, it makes sense. So it came up like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to keep the spelling just, Waxy. I didn't want to keep that
Uh-huh.
spelling.
Just
All I
yeah.
wanted, I thought, just add some more A's, some more X, some more Y. And
Right.
that's how the vaccine, came into that zone. But it was
Right.
fun. It was very, very fun to keep. And people are like, what vaccine? And I'm like, vaccine is, because it's rhyming with vax. So my main motive still are the vaccines.
Right.
So it's
Right.
very easy
Absolutely.
for people to communicate through it.
Right. So
So that
I So I got another question here that when you do the customizations for people, obviously, you get a free hand in a lot of things. So how often do you include your USP, the wax seal in the customization itself? Like, is there always a letter
um,
with that
it's no.
beautiful seal?
That's the. It's not always a letter which I have done. I have done wax seal on a champagne bottle itself. I have
Oh,
done wax seal on a glass jar. So on
all
a
right.
candle,
Yeah.
on that. So
Hmm.
not a letter always. I just remember there was a client who was like, I want a customized champagne bottle with your seal. And
Okay.
then I recently came out, so on my page also, people scroll down. So there are some champagne and bottles which can be customized through a premium glitter range.
All right. Hmm.
So if
Interesting.
they scroll
Yeah.
down, so you just take a bottle, you just give me a bottle or tell me to buy a bottle. So the bottle price will be on the MRP, whatever the
Ah,
bottle price is.
right.
And you tell, I want the bottle in black glitter.
All
So
right.
that will be done by us, that the whole bottle
Hmm.
will be customized in a premium glitter, and then you can have it.
Nice. That would be interesting. I can imagine a bottle, with
It's there,
complete.
so it's
Yeah,
there on the with
I
the
will check that
champagne
out.
glass.
All right.
So with champagne glasses, that's
It
something
sounds
which I have put a
really,
lot. It's
hmm.
very elegant. It looks very classy, and it's the most
Yeah.
budgeted thing can happen. Because see, the bottle will be on a MRP price, and it
Uh-huh,
depends on
uh-huh.
you, what brand you want to be. Even a beer bottle
Absolutely.
or a Coke
Absolutely.
tin.
Absolutely.
For example, if you tell me, I want a Coke tin to be customized in a glitter. The Coke tin cost around 35 rupees, right?
Yeah.
And the glitter will be done on a Coke tin will be just 100. So, you will have a whole tin customized of premium glitter or stones in just 130 rupees.
That's
You know,
absolutely like, you can actually, if you want to do a small party, like, just a little thing. So you can think about these things and it would leave such a good, I would say, like,
right.
uh, yeah, like, I'm not finding the right word, but yeah, it gives you that memory
Good
that, oh, yeah,
impression,
yeah.
kind of an impression. Okay, that party had a customized, glitter bottles, which was standing out in the
Right.
bar section, or just a normal birthday parties, So that's what I'm saying, And if I go into customizing glass, champagne
Hmm.
glass, wine glasses, same like glitter. So there's a set
Right.
of glasses, set of two, set of four, set of six. So
Hmm.
the glasses range are just till 2500 with glitter.
Right.
That's the
Right.
maximum range you will find for glasses.
Right. Absolutely. So there are a lot of possibilities. When you think of customization, a lot of things can be done and can leave
Yeah.
you with a beautiful experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting. And the way you are describing the things that you are doing, it really sounds like, I am really looking forward to more things that you'll be bringing in the market and more of the customizations. Okay, so talking about customizations, so how usually it fits in with people? Like, yes, people are doing that, but when we talk about the budget and everything, so is there an amount that people have to be sure about that, this and this, or how does it work? Like you tell them the costing, or do they tell you that, this is my budget and can something be done in that regard?
Um, See, there are both the options. If
All right.
somebody comes up with me, I have a budget of 5,000 rupees, and
Right.
I want something customized in it, whether, and it's your choice. So
Okay.
then I
Right.
prepare a list of options, product,
Hmm.
and I'm like, you can choose from it.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
for example, if you so in 5,000, whatever the things can be done, whether it's 20 or 30 things, I give a list. You can choose 5 options from these. So
Hmm.
and there are pre-made packages also, which are already set a rate. So if I
Right.
go for a hamper, which is a basic hamper, which generally goes a lot in New Year's, in birthdays. So what happened? It consists of macaroons, customized with
Okay.
the name, wrapping, a tea cake, a bottle of champagne,
Hmm.
2 glasses, a flower decor, 2, 3 cards, and chocolates. So this whole
Right.
set hamper, will cost you around 3,000 to 4,000.
Right.
So some
So that
hampers
is
have a
already,
set,
yeah.
but you can always change it. If somebody is like, we love the
Hmm.
hamper, but the budget is too much, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Mm-hmm.
take out 1, 2 things more. But there's one
Right.
thing I always suggest people, and which I go through, is go only for real flower decor, because artificial flowers don't give a look to your product when it comes to gifting. It just dulls the
Right.
product.
Yeah.
And real flowers are something which are fab to go with.
Absolutely.
It was something by my client, and they wanted a seal with a flower, and they're like, if that's a favorite flower, can you preserve it for us? And I'm
Right.
like, of course, because wax is something you can preserve it for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It won't go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
So that's something very beautiful experiences which are created through wax. And
Right. Absolutely. So that's what I would like to also talk about, that these seals that you created for me with the alphabet S. I love them. Like, they, like it, the thing is that I love them so much that it is hard for me to give them away now. Like, if I have to use them, I obviously have to give them away. So I'm really trying to make up my mind and be like, okay, these are for giving away, it's okay. But these are really beautiful, and even the
right.
color, I love it. So what kind of colors you usually use for stamps, and what color usually people prefer?
Uh, there are a huge range of colors which you will have. Generally, people prefer to go is a rose gold or antique
Okay.
gold, or they go
Right.
for gold or black.
Hmm. Right. So
So
these are the
the
common
main colors,
colors.
people generally go for, because people think they're the safest color.
Which is your favorite color? Which color do you love working with the most? Hello?
Yeah, which colors, generally I would say the colors which are
Uh-huh.
preferred are red, black,
Right.
antique gold, gold, and you can say baby pink.
Okay.
So these are the colors which mostly people
Uh-huh.
prefer. But my favorite color would be for wax, always be a red.
All right.
You know, red is something which is amazing for a
Mhm.
wax seal, to go ahead with. So there was a recent project I have done. So I wax sealed with the logo and I
Okay.
packed the book. So it was a book, The Tales of Himalayas.
Hmm.
So it was wrapped in a
All
jute,
right.
and then a wax was done on it with the name of the book.
Wow.
So that's So the red is a color for fields which you can always, be
Right,
upfront.
absolutely. I am
But yes, you will around 30 to 40 color options to choose from. It's totally the customer's
all
call.
right. Perfect. How can people get in touch with you? How can they contact you and basically, just talk to you about the kind of customization that they are looking for?
It's very easy to get in touch. You have an email ID on the page. You
All
can
right.
DM me,
All
and
right.
the response will be done within an hour. That's for
All
sure.
perfect.
And then, yes, obviously, if a person wants to talk on call, the number will be provided on in the DM,
All
and
right.
then that can happen over a call or WhatsApp. So it's very easy to connect any time of the day.
All right.
So either
So,
you can
okay.
drop a mail or a DM, or you can
Right.
just give a
And then,
call directly. So we are soon launching our website. So Baxi is coming up with a website next month.
perfect. Perfect. So they can simply order from there then.
So people can shop directly from the website.
Perfect. How thankful I am for you to come here and talk about your brand and letting people know the kind of services that you are into and how people can customize their experiences. So, thank you so much for coming here and talking about Baxi.
I am very, very grateful, for having me, on a live session with you, so that, it's very easy for people to know about, whether they want to give a customized thing or what are wax seals. So I'm very, very glad you gave me this opportunity to go live from your page. So I'm very glad we had this
Absolutely.
conversation.
Same here. And the whole idea about, Shruti Out Loud is to bring on people who are following their dreams. So you are one of them. So we are glad to have had you and hear your story. And thank you so very much.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe.